Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to Jagged Alliance 2. We are picking up right where we left off, as the last episode was otherwise going to run obscenely long. By many definitions, it probably already did. But we had a new group of enemies suddenly mysteriously arrive to the north. This little gang right here. See, I can see 1, 2, 3, I think there's 4. Yeah, there's 4 in the prone right there. 5 back here. They're already mixing it up with 2 of our militiamen there. And we don't have anybody still running around the house. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so there's like a 2v5 going on the north part of the sector. We are nowhere near being able to help out with that.
Understood.
So I need to get Scope and Raven probably to right about here to start taking any kind of sniper shots. And everybody else needs to be even closer. I love that pathing that you decided to take there. That made an absolute ton of sense. Alright, Hitman. And of course, Raven and Scope have been doing a lot of our shooting, so they are the most exhausted out of our crew. She's down to 14 energy, down to 21. That's not exactly looking great. I'll leave Vicky to just patch herself up for a second. She'd have to do some kind of giant loop around the house anyway. I imagine that would probably...
It's like being in the eye of a hurricane, don't you know?
It's actually not all that quiet at the moment. I don't know if you've noticed. There's a hail of gunfire happening. But yeah, she would probably be out of the fight anyway. I'm at least hoping by the time she would make it up here that this would all be sort of sorted out.
Yeah.
But our mobile militia is definitely not going to survive this fight. We came in here with a full squad, but I'm pretty sure between the battle that has already taken place and that they are kind of outmatched at the moment numerically up top, those 2 guys are probably going to get wiped out.
Yeah.
And the 2 that are coming up to join were only moments ago like on their deathbed, patched up by Spider here. They have now been able to rejoin in critical condition. So if the enemy so much as sneezes the wrong way at them, they have pretty much bought the farm. However, well, that's not a terrific sound. However, we're still maybe 2 or 3 turns away from even being able to take a shot. And, oh wow, it's several elites too. And as they move farther and farther to the east, suddenly this little window between these 2 houses, the window, the gap here, no longer provides like the greatest firing arc, and that's a little bit troublesome. So let's get Raven to like right here. Moose, why don't you go ahead and come all the way up to this building.
I'm listening.
And then Scope, keep running up, please. Maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Hitman, pretty much the same. And unfortunately our energy level is so low, we're not exactly sprinting across the map anymore. Alright, Vicky. Next turn should see Raven maybe get to take a shot. Not at max health and only came into that last turn with like 40 AP, which isn't exactly encouraging, but we will see. Militia at least holding their own for the moment. My real fear is that we've seen 5 guys so far, but that this might be like a reinforcing squad from like a neighboring sector. And if that is the case, yeah, not quite able to take any shots. Next turn for sure though. Let's get almost like to the edge. Have him also turn. And he at least has something from here. Yeah. Well,
I'm listening.
We've given away the element of surprise. If nothing else,
righto.
They know we're here.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the real fear is that these 5 guys were not traveling alone, and that we'd be more likely to encounter like a dozen or so enemies at a time. Let's actually check that really quick. So, actually, can we see exactly how many are here? 8. Okay. Oh, I don't. Not even I don't think. I know I don't see 8 people. So there are more.
Man.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that's just 5. So we've got at least 3 more somewhere. Oh, that's intimidating. Okay. So, yeah, definitely a little concerned about that. I think I'm going to end up planting Spider maybe just like right here and let her provide a little bit of overwatch for Raven in her sniping position, so that nobody sneaks up on her while her eye is in the scope. Okay. Well, one militiaman is down. One of them is still up. Alright, Spider, that is going to be your new favorite place. Raven. Oh, really? You can take a torso shot from here. Nada. Alright. What do you got? Torso. Torso. Nothing. I might have to just bait them into coming a little bit south.
Yeah.
I always find those low walls really wonky.
I'm listening.
When it comes to what I can and can't hit when shooting over them.
Yeah, man.
Vicky up to here. And then we'll do this turn. Yeah, and they're just about to be eliminating the militiamen. There we go. So I would expect they are now going to be turning their gaze towards us.
Man.
Ready.
And if perhaps... See, like, shot has a 93% chance to hit, but the wall blocks it. I do not like that. I may actually just pull back a little bit here and give them an opportunity to try to come at us, because I don't see myself being able to shoot them over that. I might be limited to only taking headshots at them, and from these ranges, I just don't see headshots being a valid strategy.
I'm listening.
So instead,
Understood.
we'll just try to get everybody in position over here to have a little bit of a shootout with them in a minute. Put them there, and that should be good. Let's see if any of these guys maybe want to come join us.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Ready.
Raven, what do you see? Just the one guy. Yeah, and like I can't even aim at his head because I can't scroll any farther up. So that pretty much makes him invincible over there.
I'm listening.
Very unfortunate. Scope.
Yeah.
And tell you what, Hitman, why don't you just end up kind of watching the rear in case they jump down and maybe swing around the other side of this house. Of course, what the enemy units are actually doing is also a little bit of a concern. I mean, I assume that they went over there to just finish off the one guy who was still alive. But now I don't really know what they would be doing. Okay. I say this setup should be good. And I'll just kind of let them...
Getting to be a drag chasing them, Ace. We go about our business, they'll probably show.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I'll just let them sort of come to me. Go ahead and have Hitman aim in this way. That should be good. And then we just...
The enemy's here.
know they're out there. Okay. We spotted one again. Again, I can't even take the headshot, and I think the torso shot, even with the supposed 84 to hit, is basically worthless. I'll go ahead and try it, but yeah, I think all I can aim at there is their head. Oh. Now, I know they can jump over this. Of course, I've been in the opposite position before, where I was on the other side of one of those walls, and actually getting over it was like really weird as well. Some of the areas seem to prevent me from jumping it, and then like just magically it sort of fixed itself eventually. Yeah, there we go.
Bummer.
Okay. And disappeared. That's actually fantastic, though.
Ready.
Raven will have a very good shot on her. Perfect. Okay. Less perfect. He was in critical condition, so now is dying. Yep. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, come on. Let's make the magic happen. Alright, well, at least drained a little bit of her action points, and we can follow it up with something a little bit more deadly. Perfect. Now,
I'm listening.
Scope actually is a sniper or a marksman. Well,
Ready.
Raven is too. Why is Raven's action point cost so exaggerated with this? Like, her aim is not as good as I would expect it to be. That's
I'm
also
listening.
terrible. She passed out from the physical exertion of pulling the
Brilliant.
trigger there. Okay. Well,
I'm listening.
probably a good time to move Scope up. And I think...
Biscuits.
Okay, I was a little worried maybe the door there would block it, but it doesn't seem that it is. Great.
Ready.
Raven, you don't have a canteen or anything. Okay. Let's just keep it like
Lighter.
this for now. I'll have Scope laying into these guys. 2 elites, 1 regular. And I'm not fully
I'm
committing
listening.
to everything here, again, because I don't know where 3 of them are. So I'm sort of waiting for units to start showing up, like over here or down here. That's actually...
Yeah, man.
now that I think about that. Maybe like once every turn we should also do that with Hitman, just so he can cover everybody's 6. But I'll face him back for any interrupts that might happen in between turns. And I think Scope should be okay
Ready.
to be doing most of this on her own. But occasionally Raven, of course, is going
I'm
to
listening.
wake back up and can pull the trigger a few more times. You don't actually see them. You see this guy. Try the headshot. It's not gonna happen.
Ready.
Yeah. Alright, blocked by the wall. Can't really see those guys either.
Enemy detected.
But as they get a little
Ready.
bit further away... Oh, really? Some marksman you turned out to be.
Ready.
Raven, I love you, but seriously,
I'm listening.
You gotta give me something here. Tell you what, Scope, let's have you sidestep. That doesn't really work the way I want it to.
Biscuits.
Yep, biscuits is right. Okay, go prone, aim in, be able to take those shots next turn. Oh, that's actually awful.
I'm listening.
Ready.
Okay. Scope has not enough AP to do anything right now.
Yeah, man.
Vicky, what about all of your... What do you think Vicky's throwing arm looks like? If she stands up, how far would that go? Like... Not quite. It's 38. She could do quite a bit of running around before throwing this. I'm going to go to right here. We're going to pitch this as far out as we can. And maybe even more so than that mustard gas actually getting any kills. I'm hoping for it to maybe take up a little bit of vision. Basically, screen for Scope for a round. Oh, man. Or just let Vicky get shot
More
instead.
scoundrels.
There we go. Okay. So we did get an interrupt, and not on this guy, but his friend is going to help us shoot at him. Perfect. Now, Scope, I really need your action points to come back this
Ready.
turn.
I'm listening.
You got something? Not enough to take any shots. Really? Oh,
Ready.
2 AP shy. Okay. At least that's
Yeah.
something. And maybe Vicky can end these guys for her. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Things have gotten really bad. Not gonna
I'm
lie.
listening.
She doesn't have enough energy to do anything, although
Ready.
she now has the AP. And Vicky lacks the AP.
Thumbs up.
He's down.
See?
You're just using... Oh, Hummus, I'm so sorry. Alright, we're gonna go down. We're going to switch to full auto. And we get 2 rounds off. Hey, it's something.
Look for bullet.
Ah, that was the end of the magazine. That would explain it.
Yeah.
Should be doing this more often. Okay. And I might want to consider getting Spider up there to heal them
Ready.
mid-combat. But we'll give that a turn or so to pan out. Okay, I think the...
Ready.
Oh,
Goodbye, naughty man.
almost said that too soon. But I was about to say, I think the immediate
Yeah, man.
danger to their lives has passed, which is good.
I'm listening.
Scope, if you could move,
Yeah, man.
that would be so amazing. Vicky, get out of there. Okay. Let's just have you worry about yourself. Yeah, not enough.
Ready.
Raven, want to help me out here? Not even a little bit. Okay. Wow.
Ready.
Now I'm bleeding for the love of
I'm
God,
listening.
man.
Ditto that.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
See?
Please get back here. Alright then.
I'm listening.
See?
Get everybody
I'm listening.
down
Yeah, man.
and patching themselves up
See?
as much as possible. You have no medical skill,
Yes.
so let's go ahead and pull Spider back there.
Ready.
I don't know why Raven unaims in every time. That's actually super annoying.
Bummer. Ready.
Let's try this. There we go. Are these... Okay, so there are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there should still be 2 more somewhere. Our squad is
I'm
horribly
listening.
injured at the moment. Okay. Scope, why don't you do first aid on yourself, since Hummus cannot.
Yes.
And I hate that Spider is wasting precious medical supplies here, but I think I gotta.
Ready.
And will mostly just be leaving Raven to deal with these guys on her own.
Ready.
Blast it.
The militiaman is nice enough to draw a little bit of fire for us. That is beautiful. Vicky ran out of medical supplies. Moose is fully
Yes.
bandaged. So let's get you over here. And you'll do the same with Vicky. And...
Yes.
Ready.
Alright, these guys should go down in 2 turns.
Thumbs
As
up.
Raven is able to take shots at both of them now.
Ready.
And let's make this over with.
Problem solved.
No, problem not solved. Okay,
Ready.
we still do not know where all the bad guys are.
Ready.
We're down to 1 critically injured mobile militia guy. That is super wonderful. I am extremely pleased.
Yeah, man.
Let's get everybody up on ammo a little bit here.
I'm listening.
See?
Almost. Thank you for your wonderful efforts in the realm of covering fire. Let's actually pop in some buckshot there. And we're switching you to the shotgun for now.
Yeah.
Okay. And I am super terrified to proceed.
Ready.
Okay. Raven has some of the better health, but is super low on energy right now. So we're going to give her a little bit of water. Let her hydrate for a bit. And that should completely sort her out, turning her back into the deadly killing machine that we really need right now. Okay. We are going to make our way up here, and he should be covering her flank. Spider.
Yes.
What's this?
Okay.
Do it.
What's this?
You're
Is that worth checking out?
39.
Is that worth
you're
checking out?
58. Yeah, I'd say Spider is our next healthiest
Ready.
after Raven.
10-4.
Gonna move her up here and have her leap the wall. And the reason for doing so is that I want her to look this way. Yeah, because I wanted to kind of clear the rest of this upper area.
The enemy's here.
Oh, there was someone behind her. Okay. This is kind of awkward. But I can do that to find out that I have a 99% chance to hit.
We all clear, Ace.
And that was it. Oh my god. That was insane. Alright. So that was not all this fight. But it was quite a bit of, we were a little overtaxed at the conclusion of the last video, combined with probably me playing it a little bit too aggressively right here. Although I don't really feel like I did. I don't know.
Ready.
I suppose that's open to interpretation. Let's go ahead and hotkey a bunch of things to sort the inventory. And then that reloads. Yeah, okay. Man, that was real brutal. Well, everybody in our squad survived, so
Understood.
any fight you walk away from is a good landing. Something like that. We've got one critically injured mobile militiaman who is still here after taking Baleem. Beautiful. All right, how are we looking on medical supplies, guys? You've got... Okay, awesome. Hitman is not really any kind of a doctor, but has been carrying this, so we should actually be pretty good there. I'm just going to throw everybody on patient duty for ease of management. I wish I could say yes to this, but I'm pretty sure if I perform surgery on 6 people that she's going to burn through a med kit like immediately. Oh, Hamus, you may have just saved the day. Having said that, I think she'll actually be able to do this with these medical supplies. Let's reassign her to doctor, say yes to that, and it still burned through all of her medical supplies. Oh man, maybe I've made a terrible mistake. All right, let's check our inventory in these 2 sectors. Maybe we've lucked out. There is indeed a med kit here. Just jump in, jump back out so that whatever wonkiness happened there goes away. All right, so the surgeries helped. They regained health like at a much faster pace, and as you can see here, took care of all of these lost points of various attributes. So that is something. It did consume a ton of medical supplies for it, though. So whether or not it's ultimately worth it, I don't know. Maybe that's a little debatable. Also, since Spider is working on so many people right now, and just checking the neighboring sector, it doesn't look like I'm gonna find any medical supplies there. And that was the only med kit, right? We've already stacked, so there's no chance that there wasn't. First aid kit in the neighboring sector. Just kind of poking. Ooh, there's a med kit up there. That actually may prove worthwhile to just jaunt over to and grab, at least before we're done here. Okay, with so many patients, I think we're actually going to be fine to instead assign some people to other tasks for a minute. Looking for high leadership, 46 or 42. Let's go ahead and have Scope backup Hitman on militia training, just so that our horribly injured squad does not have to repel any kind of counterattacks that may come. I think we're fine, though. We actually have a mobile militia unit screening between us and any enemy squads that might be patrolling around, and everything to the north and east is basically secured. So that should actually work out okay in the short term, at least. Oh, we also have some new mail that has been blinking at me forever. Okay, Tex and Posty both leveled up, so they're notifying me of some fee increases there. That's super fine. All right, and we got these guys. Actually, with these guys coming down, any of them rich with medical supplies? Tex and Posty both have a little bit. And you know what? Actually, the truck is right there. Let's cancel the movement and head back to the truck. It's still out of gas, but it has a ton of med kits in it, so we're gonna grab those before we rejoin in Balim, just so that we stay a-okay on the medical front. All right, so that is the retaking of Balim, which was significantly harder than I originally thought it was going to be. It was sort of the end of the previous episode, because I was like, well, I can't just show recruiting the rebels because it'll only take like 5 minutes, but I also didn't want to skip it because it's not going to happen again. And I was expecting to just tack on a little bit of combat at the end, but man, that turned into just brawl for every last inch of Balim. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, though. I now have both of our squads again in sort of a defensive position, where the A team is still up here in Grum. As you can see, like a little bit of blue, but mostly it's green militia, and so they're still training the city of Grum's protection so that we can move out of there and not have to worry about it anymore, especially with its proximity to Meduna. I worry that it could be easily assaulted. I also worry that it may be about to get assaulted again, but that's a story for another day. And our B team sort of split up at the moment, but we've got some guys traveling back to meet them again in Balim, and they're going to need some major rest and relaxation at the hands of Dr. Donna Spider Houston, as well as an opportunity to retrain the militia in Balim. Good news is I still actually have the Humvee, should be like right here. I never picked it up after the 24-hour delay, but once we get it, they'll be able to hop around at a pretty breakneck speed. That's going to be very useful to us. And so then it'll just be a quick trip over into Tixa, quick trip down here into Orta, and then marching on to the city of Meduna. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to subscribe. More videos on the channel every day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.